In the last lecture, after completing 3.5, we have discussed some activities. Now, some activities have been left. Let's discuss those activities. Page number 135, I complete these activities and then start new lesson. Page number 135, we have learned opposites in question number 12. Now 13, underline the subordinate clauses and state their kind. Underline the subordinate clauses and state their kind. Look, we have to pick out the subordinate clause and we have to write its kind, whether it is noun subordinate clause, whether it is adjective subordinate clause or adverb subordinate clause. We have learned the clauses, their kinds. Now let's enough has been said about this great warrior who conquered the world. In this sentence, enough has been said about this great warrior is main clause. And who conquered the world, its subordinate clause, and this subordinate clause tells more information about great warrior, which is now in main clause, so that is adjective subordinate clause. That is adjective subordinate clause. Who conquered the world, that is adjective subordinate clause. The male boxers kindly practice with me whenever I require them. Look, the male boxers kindly practice with me, that is main clause. That is main clause. And the remaining part is adverb subordinate clause. Whenever I require them, adverb subordinate clause. Whenever I require them, adverb subordinate clause, because that part tells more information about action in the main clause, so that is adverb subordinate clause. I think that more people should take up sports as a full-time career. In this sentence, I think, that is main clause. I think, that is main clause. That more people should take up sports as a full-time career, that is noun subordinate clause, because it occurs at the place of noun and it functions as the object in the given sentence. I is subject, think is verb, and the remaining part is object, which is subordinate clause and also occurs at the place of noun, so that is noun subordinate clause. I think that more people should take up sports as a full-time career. From that to career, noun subordinate clause. Do you think nutrition is a neglected area in Indian sports? Look here. Do you think is main clause? Do you think is main clause? And after nutrition to sport, it is noun subordinate clause. Do you think is main clause? That nutrition is a neglected area in Indian sports, that is noun subordinate clause. That is noun subordinate clause. Okay. Here subordinator has not been given. Subordinator has been hidden. Do you think that before nutrition there is that subordinator, but that is in hidden form? Doesn't need to express. So we should consider that as a subordinator before nutrition. Do you think nutrition is neglected area in Indian sports? Nutrition is a neglected area in Indian sports, that is noun subordinate clause. That's the best thing that has happened to me. That's the best thing, it's main clause. That's the best thing, it's main clause. That has happened to me. It is adjective subordinate clause. It is adjective subordinate clause because this part tells more information about the best thing, so it is adjective subordinate clause. That's the best thing, main clause, and that has happened to me adjective subordinate clause. Now next, India managed just 6 medals in 2012 Olympics, even though we are a nation of 1.3 billion people. In this sentence, India managed just 6 medals in 2000 Olympics. It is main clause. It is main clause. Even though we are a nation of 1.3 billion people, it is adverb subordinate clause. It is adverb subordinate clause. Now look, page number 135, same page number 14a. Next question. Next question. Pick out from the lesson the verb forms of. You have to give verb forms for the given nouns. Qualification, qualify. Qualification, qualify. Decisions, decide. Decisions, decide. Qualification, qualify. Decisions, decide. Negligence, neglect. Negligence, neglect. Negligence, neglect. Practice, practice. Practice, practice. Practice, practice, practice. Company, a company. A-double-C-O-M-P-A-N-Y. Company, a company. A-double-C-O-M-P-A-N-Y. Company, a company. Birth, born. Birth, born. Birth, born. Pick out the noun forms of. Now you have to pick out noun forms. Represent, representation. R-E-P-R-E-S-E-N T-A-T-I-O-N. Representation. R-E-P-R-E-S-E-N-T-A-T-I-O-N. Representation. Be change, same change, noun form. It doesn't get change. Change, change. Prepare, preparation. P-R-E-P-A-R-A-T-I-O-N. Prepare, preparation. Prepare, preparation. Achieve, achievement. A-C-H-I-V-E-M-E-N-T. Achieve, achievement. Aware, awareness. Aware, awareness. A-W-A-R-E-N-E-W-S. Aware, awareness. Succeed, success. Succeed, success. Succeed, success. Now pick out the adjective forms of. We have to pick out adjective forms. Favor, favorable. F-A-V-O-U-R-A-B-L. Favor, favorable. F-A-V-O-U-R-A-B-L. Favor, favorable. F-A-V-O-U-R-A-B-L. Favor, favorable. Proportion, proportionate. P-R-O-P-O-R P-R-O-P-O-R-T-I-O-N-A-T. P-R-O-P-O-R-T-I-O-N-A-T. Proportionate. Proportion, proportionate. P-R-O-P-O-R-T-I-O-N-A-T-E. Proportionate. Finance, financial. F-I-N-A-N-C-I-A-L. F-I-N-A-N-C-I-A-L. Financial. Finance, financial. Nutrition, nutritive. N-U-T-R-I-T-I-V-E. N-U-T-R-I-T-I-V-E. nutritive, Nutritive, nutritive. Female feminine, Feminine, female feminine, Feminine. Feminine. Addition, additional, additional, Addition, additional. Okay. All activities have been completed in this lesson. You try to write question answers yourself. Look, this topic has been completed. Also, I have discussed all activities. Now I start next lesson. Just I haven't taken poems, so I start poem, page number 71. Page number 71, the pulley. Page number 71, the pulley. I think that it's 2.4. I have completed. Poem completed. Okay. Then I start next lesson. Sorry, this poem has been completed. I take next lesson, which is the concert, page number 138, the concert. Okay, it's very nice topic. Let's start. I have completed that fully, so I take next. After completing this lesson, I start your grammar lessons, because just tense has been completed. Now all further lectures would be of grammar lectures. Okay, I complete this lesson, the concert. Let's start 3.6, the concert written by Shanta Rao. Everyone knows the meaning of the concert. The concert means the musical performance given in public with several performers. Musical harmony, you can take musical harmony or the musical performance. The concert. This is a story of one boy, namely Anant, who is fond of very classical music. We are going to learn what happens in his life and about his classical music. This topic has been written by Shanta Rao. Let's introduce that writer. Shanta Rao was a notable dancer from India. She was an excellent dancer from India, classical dancer. She was very famous as a classical dancer. She was expert of Bharatanatyam and also studied Kathakali and Kuchipudi are the kinds of classical dancing. Look, Shanta Rao was an expert of Bharatanatyam, Kathakali and Kuchipudi. She was a recipient of Padma Shri and Sangeet Natak Academy Award and also Kalidas Sanman for music, dance and drama. Look, Shanta Rao has been awarded with Padma Shri, with Sangeet Natak Academy Award and also Kalidas Sanman for music, dance and drama. It means she was an excellent artist in the classical dancing. Due to her skill, due to her performance, due to her contribution in the classical dancing, she has been awarded with Padma Shri, Sangeet Natak Academy Award and Kalidas Sanman for music, dance and drama. This is a true story, but all the names except Pandit Ravi Shankar and Ustad Allah Rakha have been changed. This is the fact. This is the real story. But all names have been changed. Only two names have been same, and those names are Pandit Ravi Shankar, who is expert in tabla player, and Ustad Allah Rakha. Except these two names, other names have been changed. And look, it is the fact. It is not imaginary story. It is the real story. I start page number 138. One morning, in a small apartment in Bombay, a girl of about 16 looked up from the newspaper and said excitedly, Pandit Ravi Shankar is playing tomorrow at the Shanmukanand Auditorium. At the Shanmukanand Auditorium. One morning, in small apartment in Bombay, one 16 years girl looked up from the newspaper and announced excitedly. When she read one news at that time, she got very happy, she got very excited. The news was of Pandit Ravi Shankar, who was going to play on the next day at the Shanmukanand Auditorium. When that 16 years girl read that news, she became so excited. She was so happy. She excitedly shouted, Pandit Ravi Shankar is playing on the next day at the Shanmukanand Auditorium. When she shouted at that time, look, said her mother, pointing to the figure sleeping on the bed. At that time, her mother pointed to someone sleeping on the bed and she told that girl to be quiet, to be calm. When that girl shouted excitedly at that time. Her mother pointed to someone sleeping on the bed and she told him to be quiet. You will wake him up. You know he needs all the sleep and rest he can get. She, means that mother, told her by her shouting she would wake him up, and all had known that that person needed sleep and rest which he could get. It means someone had been ill, someone was sleeping on the bed and that person needed rest and sleep. So the mother of that girl told her to be quiet as that person needed sleep and rest. Look who was that person and what had happened to that person, what suffering was for him. But the boy on the bed was not asleep. But look, that boy on the bed was not asleep. Pandit Ravi Shankar, he said, when he listened Pandit Ravi Shankar's news at that time, he also exclaimed, Pandit Ravi Shankar, the sitar maestro. Sorry, by mistake, initially I told you tabla player. Sorry, he is sitar master. By mistake, initially I told you tabla player, but he is sitar master. Pandit Ravi Shankar, sitar maestro. He also became excited, became happy after listening Pandit Ravi Shankar. He also exclaimed, the master of sitar, Pandit Ravi Shankar. He raised himself up on his elbow for 1 second, then fell back. He raised himself up on his elbow and again fell back. But his eyes were shining. It means he was feeling very happy. He was feeling very excited after listening that news. We must not miss the chance, he said. As soon as he heard the news, he declared, he told that they must not miss that chance. He said that at any cost, they must not miss that golden opportunity to listen the sitar maestro Pandit Ravi Shankar. I have always wanted to hear him and see him. He was unable to speak also. In that condition also, he strongly wished to hear and see him. He strongly wished to hear and see him. Lie down, son, lie down. Look at that time when his mother looked at him, getting so excited, getting from that bed. At that time, his mother requested him to lie down. His mother sprang to his side. Sprang means to move quickly. As soon as his mother saw him getting so excited, moving on the bed at that time, his mother requested to lie down and he went on his side. He actually raised himself up without help. He actually had raised himself up without help. She murmured quietly spoken words. She murmured with a catch in her throat, and her eyes turned to the idols on a corner shelf. Look what happened. He actually had raised himself without any support. He has been ill. But he had raised himself without any support. She murmured. Murmured means spoke something slowly, quietly spoken words. She murmured with a catch in her throat and her eyes turned to the idol on a corner shelf. Look, her mother felt sad. She quietly spoke some things. Her eyes turned to the idols on a corner shelf. The prayer which she uttered endlessly came unbidden, spontaneously, and she started prayer which came spontaneously on her lip. She did not start that prayer purposefully, but what happened? She doesn't know. As soon as she turned towards idols on the shelf, she started prayer. The prayer came on her lips spontaneously. I must hear him and see him. The boy repeated. That boy again started saying that he wanted to hear Pandit Ravi Shankar. He wanted to see Pandit Ravi Shankar at any cost. It is the chance of lifetime. According to him, it had been the chance of lifetime. So he must not miss that chance. Then he began to cough and gasp for breath. Then look, that boy started to cough and he was taking a long breath. Gasp means to take long breath. Intake of breath. Gasp means intake of breath, and had to be given oxygen from the cylinder that stood under the bed. Look, means that boy has been seriously ill. He spoke for some time. Suddenly he started to cough and he was taking a long breath. He had to be given oxygen from cylinder. Which stood under the bed. It means he had been on the artificial oxygen. He was not breathing naturally and easily. He had to be provided oxygen from the cylinder which stood under the bed. But his large eyes were fixed on his sister, but he was looking at his sister very eagerly. Look, the prayer of mother indicates that boy had been seriously ill. He had to be provided oxygen from cylinder. Look what had happened to that boy. He had to be given the oxygen, artificial oxygen from the cylinder. It indicates that boy had been seriously ill. But he was continuously looking on at his sister. Smita bit her lip in self-reproach, anger. What happened? Smita, in so excitement, had made that statement, but she had forgotten about the health of her brother. So she really felt a bit angry. She really felt very angry of herself. So she bite her lip in self-approach, in self-anger. She had been so excited at seeing the announcement that she had not remembered that her brother was very ill. She had been so excited after looking that newspaper, that she had not remembered that her brother was ill. That she had not remembered that her brother was very ill. In that excitement, she had totally forgotten. She had seen how the doctors had shaken their heads gravely, seriously, and spoken words that neither she nor even her parents could understand. She had seen, she had seen how the doctors had given up their hope. How the doctors had given up their hope and had told something which was not understood to her parents and also to her. It means Smita's, just 1 minute, Smita's brother had been really and seriously ill. Their family doctors had also given up their hope to cure him, but somehow deep inside Smita had known the frightening truth, and Smita in deep inside had known the frightening truth that Anant was going to die. Smita had known the frightening truth. What was that truth? Anant was going to die. He was not going to be cured. She had known that fact. She had known that frightening truth. The word cancer had hung in the air. Her brother was dying of cancer, even though she pretended that all would be well. They would return together, a small family of 4, to their home in Gaganpur. Look, Smita's brother had been diagnosed with cancer. Smita's brother had been diagnosed with cancer and she was in the last stage. Although she hoped, she pretended, she foretold that everything would be well and they would return to their home in Gaganpur. The fact was he had been seriously and he was in the last stage in that cancer. Although they all hoped that everything would be okay, everything would be fine, but the frightening truth was that he was not going to be covered. He was going to die, and it had been true. And he was only 15 and the best table tennis player in school and the fastest runner. Look, Anil was only 15 years old and he was the best table tennis player in the school as well as he was fastest runner. It means he was all rounder. He was learning to play the sitar. He was learning to play sitar also. They were both taking sitar lessons, but Anant was better. I told Anil, his name was Anant. Anant was better than her as in many other things. Look, Anant was learning to play sitar. Actually, they both, means Anant and Smita, both were learning sitar lessons, but Anant was better than her as in many other things. But Anant was better than her as in many other things. It means Anant was excellent sitar player. He was fastest runner as well as he was the best table tennis player. It means Anand was better than Smita in many things. He was already able to compose his own tunes to the astonishment of their guru. Look, Anand was excellent in sitar playing, and in that early age, in very late time of playing, of learning sitar, he could compose his own tune. He could compose his own tune on the sitar, which had surprised their guru. Their cancer had struck and they had come to Bombay so that he could be treated at the cancer hospital in the city. Everything was going very smoothly. They had been living very happily, but suddenly Anil had been diagnosed with cancer. Unfortunately, Anil had been diagnosed with cancer, and so they all had gone to Bombay so that Anil could get the best treatment. Anil could get the best treatment at the cancer hospital in the city. Whenever they came to Bombay, they stayed with Aunt Sushila. Look, they were from middle class family. They all had gone to Bombay for the best treatment for Anil at the cancer. Anand at the cancer hospital. And whenever they would go to Bombay, they would stay with Sushila, Aunt Sushila. Her apartment was not big, but there was always room for them. Look, this line is very important. Her apartment was very small. Her apartment was not very big, but there was always a room for them. It means Aunt Sushila was very generous, very kindful. Although their apartment was very small, in her heart there was always place for them. Look, it's not easy to live in big city as like Bombay. To take visitors for living, it's not easy. It's really troublesome for those people living in Mumbai, as they live in small flat. They have to do a lot of adjustments, and in that, if some visitors, if some guests came to live with them, then it would be a bit troublesome. It's okay for 1 day, 2 days, but if those guests will be living with them for many days, then really it would be troublesome. 8. Aunt Sushila was so generous, so kindful. She would always welcome, she would always greet Smita's family with respect, with love and with care. So, this statement, look, although her apartment was not big, but there was always a room for them. Means in her heart there was always place for Smita's family. They had come with high hopes in the miracles of modern science. They had gone to Mumbai with high hopes in the miracles of modern science. They felt that some miracle would happen and Anant would be saved. They had gone to Mumbai, to Bombay, in the hope of miracles of modern science. They told themselves that Anant would be cured at the hospital. and he would again walk and run and even take part in forthcoming table tennis tournament. They assured themselves, look, they assured all family members assured themselves that Anand would be cured at that hospital. Anand would be cured and he would again walk and run. He would be again as a normal Anand. He would again walk and run, even take part in the coming table tennis tournament. And he would play the sitar, perhaps be a great sitarist one day. Look, they have strong hope for Anand, and it's must to be hopeful. And they have the strong hope that Anand would also play sitar and he would become the greatest sitarist one day. But his condition grew worse with each passing day, and the doctors at the cancer hospital said, take him home, give him the things he likes, indulge him. Indulge means to allow to enjoy the pleasure of something, the pleasure of life. But his condition was getting worse and worse. But his condition was getting worse and worse. And the doctors at the hospital had said, and the doctors at that hospital had declared, had suggested them to take him home and give him whatever he likes. They had given up their efforts to cure that Anand because Anand's condition was getting worse and worse daily. So all doctors unfortunately had advised them to take him home and give him whatever he likes, and also try to make them happy, to allow him for enjoying many other things in his life. They knew then that the boy had not many days to live. At that time, on that day, after declaration of doctors, they understood that Anant did not have many days in his life. But they did not voice their fears. Voice their fears means express their worries, express their sadness. Voice their fears, express their sadness or worries. But they did not express their worries, they did not express their sadness. Although they knew the fact, although they knew that horrible thing that he was not going to be cured, they did not express their sadness. They laughed and smiled and talked and surrounded Anand with whatever made him happy. They tried to keep Anand happy always. So they were laughing, they were smiling. They were surrounding Anand with such things which would make him happy. It means all family members were trying to keep him happy. They fulfilled his every need and gave him whatever he asked for. They fulfilled his every need and gave him whatever he asked for. And now he was asking to go to the concert. Means they tried to fulfill his all demands. They tried to make him happy in whatever he wanted, whatever he asked. And at that time he was asking to go to the concert. The chance of lifetime, he was saying, and he was repeating, it had been the chance of lifetime. And look whether his demand had been completed, whether his that demand would be complete or not, we shall discuss this in the next lecture. I stop here. We shall learn this further part in the next lecture.